Hello and welcome to Love Anything Art. I'll begin by conditioning some white clay. And then I'm going to use this mold. First I'm going to clean it out with a little rubbing alcohol. This stuff is actually expired, but I figured it would be a good use for using it for clay. Just put a little in the cap and then use a Q-tip and give it a nice clean and then just dry it out. I feel like it helps the clay pop out of the mold a little bit better too. And my white conditioned clay. Just begin forming it inside of the mold. Want to make sure you get it in all of the little crevices. Give it a gentle roll too. Just use a tissue blade and cut off all that excess clay. While I'm kind of doing that, I want to welcome you to my channel. If this is your first time tuning in, I am doing 25 videos for the month of December. So it'll go from now until December 25th, and I'll make a holiday themed earring or charm every day. So I hope to see you tomorrow too. I just want to smooth out the edges. And again, just use a little bit of rubbing alcohol just to clean up any hairs that might have stuck to it. Also, I did start an Instagram account, so if any of you have an Instagram and want to check me out, it is Love Anything Art. I do like to post every day on there, so if you're interested in that. You can smooth it out if you have any little bumps in there. And then also use a little bit more of that rubbing alcohol. It'll get rid of any hairs and also smooth out the top of your piece. I'm going to make it a diamond. I'm rolling out a little bit of brown clay. I want to make it pretty thin, and I find it very easy to do that if you do it on a piece of paper. I'll just start chopping off little sections and then putting it on the clay. And I'm just going to form branches for my little birds to stand on. I want to try to make them look as random and kind of crooked as possible, just to make them look like branches. Make a nice sturdy one on each side, and then make several little ones branching off of those bigger branches. I actually had a lot of fun putting on all these little branches. I don't know, it was kind of therapeutic. Just gently remove it from your workstation. Just kind of set it aside for a few moments. I'm going to take some black clay, just a very small amount. And again, I want to roll it out really thin, so I'll just do it on this piece of paper. And then I'll cut it into 4 little pieces. This is going to be for my bird's legs. There'll be 2 for each side. You can kind of position them however you want them to look. Next, I'll take a little bit of red clay and then roll it out into a teardrop shape and flatten both ends, and then kind of just dip up the smaller end a little bit. And that will be the bird's tail, and the thicker side will be the bird's head. I'll just place that directly on top of my little birdie legs. And of course, one on the other side too. I'm going to take a very small amount of black clay and kind of flatten it between my fingers and make it into a triangle shape as best I can. And put it on my workstation, and then just chop off a little bit of the thicker side. I want it to be very small. This is going to be the bird's beak. I actually really enjoy the way this kind of came together. It's a very delicate little piece, kind of different from a lot of the other things that I've made. Again, I'll just set that aside for now. And then take some of my bright neon colored clay. And then make sure it's just really conditioned well. You could use any color you want, but I kind of wanted the contrast color between the red and the green. And since it is a holiday themed piece, I also wanted those colors in there. I'm going to cut off about 15 pieces of even length. With each of them, I'll just roll them into a ball, and then make them into a teardrop shape. On the thicker side, I'll just use my little needle tool and make a small divot in the top, just pressing down gently to make a tiny little heart. And these will be my leaves for my branches. I'll just start placing them on the ends of all of the branches. You could do multiple colors too, that would have been very pretty. And I'm going to make a tiny dot on each of the birds for the eyes. I'll very gently pre-poke my eye hook hole and add in my eye hook. And then of course it's time for baking. And then I will assemble my earrings. I decided not to resin this piece, but you are welcome to do so with yours. And these are my little love birds. I hope you enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed making these. It's kind of different than a lot of the other things that I've done. Maybe I'll do a few more pieces like this. I hope to see you tomorrow and every day until December 25th for my holiday themed jewelry. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!